welcome back once again. Today I have this clown inspired look. This is of course a sad clown look. I was tempted to go scary, but I do already have an older one that's kind of like a crazed maniac clown. So I thought I'd twist it up a little bit and do something a little bit different than what I have already done this Halloween season, and that is of course this sad looking clown. I will of course list all the products used in this tutorial down below if you are interested in checking out what I did exactly use. But let's get started.
So to start out for this look, guys, you will want to block out your eyebrows and put in some crazy contacts. I'm using the Ben Nye White Cream paint and just applying that all over my face, down onto my neck and body. Of course, if you are wearing a costume with this, you only need to bring it down to where the costume starts. So next up, I'm taking the grey Ben Nye Cream colour and just really overdrawing my cheekbones. I want quite dramatic, intense, over the top, not realistic cheekbones, and kind of just contour for this in general. Making sure to go around your forehead and your nose as well. So I am just then blending that out with a makeup sponge. Just be careful to not make it muddy, you just want to take it quite slowly, and I like to work up from the cheekbones and back from like the jawline, just so you're not mixing the grey and white together too much, because you'll lose your actual contour if that happens. I just like to keep layering the grey on until I am happy with the contour. I also like to really hollow out my temples with the contour just to make it look quite gaunt, and I find it quite a creepy look. And just because I felt like the grey wasn't quite intense enough, I am going in with black and just working from where the actual contour is and going backwards with a flat brush, and then just blending it in a little bit, but not too much, making sure to not go past where the contour already is. I just find that this little extra step really makes the contour stand out against the white that much more. You don't have to stress too much, as you can always go in with eyeshadow later. I just really like to start with quite an intense contour base to begin with. Once you are happy with the base, of course, just making sure the eyes aren't creased before you set it with some powder. I'm just using a no colour powder and just going over and really setting all of my face and my neck just to make sure that it doesn't budge, and so I can a coloured powder on top of this later. Now I'm going in with a red eyeshadow, and of course when you put red onto white it will turn pink. I was kind of hoping that it wouldn't, but of course it did, which really inspired me to go the more sickly route to kind of make it this sad, ill looking clown. I'm just building up with the lightest red first, going a little bit deeper, more towards the middle, and then the darkest right on the waterline pretty much. Just slowly building up the colour, as it is much easier to add colour than it is to take it away without ruining the entire makeup. I really quite like the unrealistic colour that this is. I mean, if I get sick, my eyes aren't going to turn that colour, but it's a little bit kind of neon and really catches your eye, and I really quite like the pink. I also add that to the tip of my nose, like a clown nose pretty much, and then around the base like I've been having a runny nose for the past 5 years of my life. It's so strange to me that just that little bit of makeup can make you look so completely different. Now I'm just going in with a gel eyeliner, just drawing in at the spikes above the eye. I'm bringing it down to pretty much the top of the lid, where I'm then curving it over the whole kind of width of my eye. Just making sure to take your time with this and make it as even as possible. I'd recommend using a gel of some kind for this, not a water activated paint, as it is a cream kind of oily base on the bottom and the water may not actually stick to it very well. So you want something that's really not going to budge and it's going to stay in place really quite firmly for a long period of time. I mean, I guess you could probably use the black cream paint, but for some reason I didn't think about it on the day. But of course, if you don't have anything else, you could use the black cream face paint. Now for the lips, I am using the NYX Liquid Suede in Alien and just going in with a lip brush and kind of overdrawing my top lip quite a bit. I like to describe it as drawing quite a sad, thin mustache on your face as a guideline, pretty much. Then you really just want to accentuate kind of the edges of the moustache down and then bring it back up to the bottom of your bottom lip. Hard to describe, easier just for you to watch. And then just using a bright pink lippy, trying to match it to your eyes best as possible. Just go in and fill out the middle of your lips. I like to just ombre it out as much as you can to blend it in with the black, and then going in with a slightly more vibrant pink just in the center. Just try and match it to your eyes best you can. Now I really like my contours to be completely over the top when it comes to character makeup like this, so I'm just going in and applying more black shadow just to the really deepest parts of the contour, like the temples and under the cheekbones and whatnot. Just making sure to keep that line really sharp on the edge of your contour, just so it doesn't get muddy. And I really like to go under the cheekbones as well and make that as sharp and as drastic as possible. And there you have it, guys. That is your finished look. Just add some pretty lashes, find a cheap wig. Just make sure that it doesn't stay too flat. I really wanted to not have it slick to the side of my head, so I just teased it a little bit and gave it a bit more volume, just to give it that kind of crazy, I've had a terrible weekend, I'm a hot mess, this is what my hair looks like now.
There we have it, guys. This is the finished look. This is my clown that I decided to go for. Didn't really know where I was going at the start, but as soon as I put the red around my eyes, I was like, it has to be a sad clown. It has to be. You gotta look sickly, you gotta look not well, and you want to look sad as hell. So if you enjoyed watching this tutorial as much as I did doing it for you, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on that little notification bell down there somewhere so you do not miss out on any of the tutorials I have coming this October. Thank you so much for watching though. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!